Good afternoon. This is Professor Asif Iqbal Mullah. So, in a previous lab experiment video, we discussed about how to perform the hardware experiments using embedded C language, and we seen the steps to generate the hex file which is to be dumped on the kit step by step using the Keel software Microvision 5. Since we don't have a kit to demonstrate the all experiment here, so today I am going to explain the program, next program, which is a stepper motor rotation. Okay, so this program here, which is I am going to demonstrate you, is rotating a stepper motor in a clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. So I'll explain the program. So since I already explained you the steps to generate the hex file, the same steps is applicable for all the program, and same procedure we have to follow to execute all the programs. So we have to create a hex file and dump into the kit and connect the appropriate devices and see the output. Okay, so same procedure you need to follow. So once again I'll not explain here you the procedure. Instead of that, I'll explain you here the program. Alright. Okay, once we gathered the offline lab, so there we can see the experiment and you can clearly understand the procedure for execution. So let's today I'll explain you the stepper motor program. Okay, so you can see which is written in embedded C here. Alright, see this program here, you need to include lpc7xx.h file, which is having all the register information, and you need to include lcd.c .h header file also, because we are using here LCD to display some information. Right, if you don't want to display information on the LCD, you can remove it, no problem. Right, so first we defined here the motor mask as a one variable, which is this value. So here it represents, see this is 32-bit hex value. In that bit number 22 to 25 are 1, remaining all bits are 0. That is 32 bits all 0, the only bit number 22 to 25 is are 1. Right, okay, because for the port 1, in the port 1, the port 22 to 25, 22, 23, 24, 25 are connected to our motor. Right, to connect our motor. Right, say this is our ports. Right, that is port 1, which is 32-bit port. Right, in that port 22, right, to 25 are connected to our motor. Right, right, motor is usually having a 4 coils like this. Okay, so these coils are connected to this port here like this. Each coil is connected like this. Here we need to energize these coils to rotate the motor. Right, okay, so concept here to the rotate motor is, I'll tell you later. Let's we first see the this program. So initially let it be this function, we will discuss later. Right, we directly go to the our main program. In the main program, right, we define so sorry, before we are going to this, we also know what is this variables, and here we define two value, key clockwise, key counterclockwise. These we are using two hex keys here, one to rotate in clockwise, another to rotate in a anti-clockwise, right? Okay, so here in the kit, in the kit, right, the pin number of port 1 pin number 18 and 19, that is 18 and 19, 18 are connected to the key 5 and key 6. Alright, okay, so therefore here we defined the key CW, right, which will be a 32-bit taken as a 32-bit variable. Means here all the bits are 0 except 18th one will be 1, remaining all this side all 0, this side all 0, only 18th bit will be 1. Like that, here 19th bit will be 1. This is 19th bit, remaining bits here zeros. So here also remaining bits are zeros, right? Okay, so directly we go to the main here function. In this you can see step wall, one variable we are taking here. It is also 32-bit integer value, which we are taking it as a 01, right? 01 initially. Okay, then we defined one character dir as a 0, right? This character we utilize here. Okay, later we'll see. Okay, so further if you go now, right, so here these three function we are utilizing to display on LCD. So see this is we displaying on the first row of LCD, right? So here you can LCD, you have two rows to display. The first row 0th row, second is first row, right? So in the first row we are displaying a stepper motor. In second row we are displaying 5 to 6 for the direction. Means for key number 5 and 6 we are utilizing, which is there in the kit. Key number 5 and key number X keys are there. Key number 5, key number 6 are set for the direction. Okay, right. Okay, so next we will see here, we are giving here FOR. See here the function FIODIR, which is in GPIO, general purpose input output 1, means this is one register which is defined, have a value for port 1, right? We call it is general purpose input output 1. And here motor marks, which variable you taken as a 3C, means here bit number 22 to 25 are all 1, right? Bit number 22 to 25 are all 1, remaining all zeros, this and this zeros. Now what we are doing this means, if you give this function, right, which is LPC GPIO 1 FIODIR, means for the motor mask with R equal to, if you give, what it will do, it will find out where is the 1 in this register, which is GPIO 01 register, right? Wherever the 1 it is there, that all 1 ports, right, means port 25, port 24, 23, sorry, 25, 24, 23, 22, all set to a input port, right? All set to a input port if you give R equal to symbol here, right? If you give this symbol and equal to not, then that will set to output port, right? So this will set to input port, means sorry, this will set to output port, not input port, right? Okay, this will set to a input port, right? Wherever the 1 it will find in this register, that will set to a input port if you give R here. Understood? If you give R here or equal to, right? Okay, so after that what we are doing, we are using FIO IO clear function with the motor mask values. What is the motor mask values? Motor mask values is bit number 23, 24, 25, 23, 24, 25, right? So it will find in this register wherever 1 are there, right? Wherever 1 are there, right? Those will be make it 0. It is in the register, right? Okay, are you following? In the register all those bits are make it to 0, right? Okay, means those bits it is representing by the motor mask as a 1, those bits in the register is make it to 0. Here those bit represented by the motor mask as a 1, those bit set to output port, right? Okay, next we have 2 keys we are using, key CW, key CCW, right? You see key CW means it is 18th bit is 1, remaining all 0. Here key CCW means 18 bit is 1, remaining all zeros, it is a value. When you add this, right, together it will give you one value, ORing value, where 18th and 19th bits are 1 1, remaining all bits are 0, right? Those bits we are setting to the output port, input port, by using AND equal to inverse using a function FIODIR. FIODIR function sets the input port or a output port. If you use this AND equal to not symbol, it sets input port. R equal symbol, it will set output port, right? This is how if in detail I'll tell you later sometime. Okay, next what we are doing, we are setting these input ports as a 1, means which these two together representing 18th and 19th bits are 1, and those bit we are setting using function FIO set. FIO set will be set this 2 bits in a register GPIO. So in a register, this is GPIO. In that register 18th and 19th bit are set to 1, right? Okay, how these bits are set to 0, these bits are set to 1. And usually for the output port, initially bits for the input port, initially bits you need to set to 1. For the output port, initially the bits you set to 0. Understood, right? So once you will do this, right, then we need to go for the our operation here. In the operation you can see the key pin. Key pin means it is actually we are utilizing to read it, right? Key pin here actually it is utilizes to read it. So key pin is actually here actually I not defined here. I'll define here first key pin. What is a key pin? Okay, instead of that directly I'll copy. Okay, this only copy here, paste, paste, and this key pin is FIOPIN. We need to use here FIOPIN. What this will do? This will read the pins in a port 1 register, which is GPIO 0, right? So if that, yeah, read it, the total, this one. So you can see initially in that register you made it 18th and 19th pin, right? 18th and 19th pin. CW is the 18th pin, key CW, CCW is the 19th pin. Okay, those pins are 1, right? This will be read this whole, the value of pins 32 bits here. This side all are 0, this side all are 0, right? After that, right, when key is pressed, say this key CW, the 5th key is pressed. When it is pressed, this will become 0, right? This will become 0. All it is 0 only. When there is no key pressed, it will become 1, where all other it is a 0. See, when key pressed, it will become 0. When there is no key pressed, it will become 1, right? Okay, so when there is a key pressed, right, it will become 0. Then these together ANDing will give you the result total 0. Result will be 0. If key is not pressed, result will be 1, right? Pressed, result will be 0. Not pressed, result will be 1. Understood, right? Okay, so if the key is pressed, the direction is to set to dir equal to 0, means motor will rotate in clockwise direction, right? If, see here, if key pressed, the result of this will become 0. If the result of this will become 0, the not equal to we are giving here, so then this is will become not, and the total under if the result will become 1. If the 1 means, if 1 means it is a true, if true, the direction will become 0, right? If this is not 0, if it is 1, the not function makes it 0, right? So here if not true will not perform dir equal to 0. It directly go from this function to, means this step to this step. So right, if it is not pressed, right, again it will check for the one more key, which is CCW, whether it is pressed. Here in this case also it is the same. If it is pressed, the output will be 0. If it is not pressed, the output will be 1, right? So since it is not used, not of this, means if the output is, if it is not pressed, this will become 0, hence it is not true, dir will not become 1. Like that will be there for CCW also, right? Okay, so we'll move further because time is very less, right? Okay, now we go to the setting a dir. This is not there, I'll remove this. Okay, right? Okay, so now let's find out what happened if the dir is not there. I mean, if dir is set to 0. So if dir is set to 0, right, we are writing here to rotate stepper motor in a clockwise direction. So to move this stepper motor in a clockwise direction, so what we are doing, we are sending the bits such that it will energize the coils of a stepper motor, right? So that the energizing the stepper motor in a system that in a direction that causes the stepper motor to rotate a clockwise direction, right? Here, for example, if you see the stepper motor, okay, so here we have a stepper motor, okay, we have a 4 coils here, so here this we are utilizing to rotate a clockwise direction. First step valve we kept 1, right? Say we energizing this coil, right? This coil kept 1, we are energizing this coil. Let's say this is connected to pin number 22. So we are rotating this to in this direction, right? So then the pin number 23 is connected to next coil, right? So when you rotate this step valve into the towards the left direction, then step valve will become 2, which is nothing but 0 1 0 0 1 0, and whatever the remaining bits here, right? Because it is 32 bit, this is a remaining bits are usually 0 only, right? Okay, so see, this represents the 22 and this represent 23, means this will go to the 23, pin number 23, 24 here and 25 here. Since this will go to the pin number 23, right, then 23 is get energized. Hence the stepper motor after 22 energized, when 23 is energized, will rotate in this direction, right? Okay, so then again we are rotating the step valve once again for direction 0 towards this, right? Okay, then step valve become 4, then 24 is get energized, which is this 24 is energized, stepper motor rotate in this direction. Then 25th is like that, is energized, stepper motor rotate in direction. To energize 25, this you have to make it 1 and remaining 0. Now you can see the step valve will be 8. Since step valve will be 8, right, the condition is given here. If step valve is 8, step valve should become again 1, right? Step valve should become again 1 here, right? You can see here, right? From this again step valve will become 1. Understood, right? Again the rotation will start from pin number 22, then to 23, then 24 is energized, then like that 25th is energized, and this will be continuous, right? Okay, in the similar fashion, if direction is a 1, right, the initially step valve will be 8, right, and we are rotating each time by 1 at the right side. So initially for the rotation will be 1 0 0, right, 1 0 0, then 25th is get energized, right, 25th is get energized. After that it will become 0 1 0 0, because it is rotation will be in this direction. Then 24th is get energized, next 24th is get energized, and the motor will rotate in this direction, right, like that. Then the bit will become 0 0 1 0, right, then 23 is get energized, then the rotation will be in this direction, right, then it will be 1 here, then 22 is get energized, and this is the rotation for counterclockwise when d equal to when di equal to 0 0. See here, step 1 is actually the variable which is we are rotating, but it is not sending to the port. To send to the port, what is these values? Values we are actually not sending to the port. These coils are connected to the port, right? Port number port 1 of port 1, 22 port of port 1, 23 port of port 2, port 24 port 25 in a port 1, right? So we need to send this value to here ports. To send it, we are sending this to the motor write function. Motor write function initially we skipped here, right, which we see now. So in the motor write function, what we are doing, we are sending to the port using the temp a1 temporary variable. That temporary variable we are writing this to the port 0, right? So port 0. So whatever the value which we are taking in the step 1, the same we are taking here in another variable temp, right? So when suppose say when the step wall is 0001, right? So this will be the bit 22 here and bit 25 here. All other are 00 here, right? These things we are writing to the GPIO1, which is a register which is connected to the port, right? Bit 22 will become 1, and that will connected to the coil of stepper motor, okay, coil of stepper motor, right? So one coil, and this will get energized, right? Suppose say step 1 will be, this bit will be 1, right? The temp will become, this bit will be 1, that we are writing to the bit number 23, and which is connected to this coil, and hence this coil will be energized in the next step. Like that, continuously motor will rotate in a direction clockwise. For di equal to 0, for di equal to 1, it is in anti-clockwise. This is how this program works, right? So for the next program, we'll meet in the next week. Till then, take care.